Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Tom Spotlight, where we dive into the world of all things Tom Cruise. Today, we're counting down the mission, impossible movies from worst to best. And let me tell you, it's a tough job, but someone's gotta do it. Coming in last place, we have Mission Impossible II, not because it's a bad film, but more because it's a bit of an oddball. John Woo's sequel is all about style over substance, with its glossy aesthetic and cheesy plot twists. But hey, who can resist a movie that features Cruise with long hair, Thandie Newton as Catwoman, and Metallica playing on the soundtrack? Now let's get to our top picks. At number 8, we have Mission Impossible III Dead Reckoning Part 1. This film is like a shot of adrenaline straight to the heart. It's got action galore, but sometimes feels like it's trying too hard to be cool. The pacing can be a bit off, and some set pieces feel overly familiar. Still, Philip Seymour Hoffman steals the show as the franchise's greatest villain. At number 7, we have Mission Impossible III Dead Reckoning Part 2. The latest installment in the series is like a masterclass in balancing action and humor. Christopher McQuarrie knows exactly how to get the most out of this cast, but sometimes tries too hard to give Ethan Hunt a tragic backstory. Still, it's a total pleasure to watch. Number 6 brings us Mission Impossible II, Not Again. Brian De Palma's first film in the franchise is like a unique snowflake. It's got its own brand of style and menace, but can be a bit dull at times. The set pieces are visceral and thrilling, but the actual storytelling is pretty nonsensical. At number 5, we have Mission Impossible III Dead Reckoning Part 1. This film is like a beautifully choreographed ballet. It's got stunning action sequences, but sometimes feels overly reliant on callbacks and legacy. Still, it's a joy to watch. Number 4 takes us back to the early days of the franchise with Mission Impossible III Dead Reckoning Part 2's director, Brad Bird. He brings a new energy to the series, making it funnier and more focused on ensemble cast teamwork. However, there are some growing pains along the way. Now we're getting into the good stuff. At number 3, we have Fallout. This film is like a breath of fresh air. It's all about sensational action sequences that will leave you gasping for air. The Paris motorcycle chase is an iconic moment in the series, and the speed run on the South Bank is pure adrenaline. At number 2, we have Mission Impossible III Dead Reckoning Part 1. This film is like a masterclass in building tension and excitement. It's got stunning set pieces, but sometimes feels overly reliant on legacy. And finally, at number 1, we have, well, that's still to be determined. The final verdict will depend on how you feel about the latest installment, Mission Impossible III Dead Reckoning Part 1. With its balancing act of action and humor, it's a wild ride from start to finish. But is it the best in the series? That's up to you. That's it for today, folks. Join us next time on Tom's Spotlight for more thrilling adventures and discussions about all things Tom Cruise.